Well, it's been a while since I did a half decent update. I've got my life jacket on. You know what that means? Actually, gonna go out on her. As soon as I get another 1.5 meters of water, or more, 2 meters maybe, an hour should be time. The tide will allow us to go and float at 3 o'clock. It's just before 2 now. What can I say? We are going to test all the electrics, the enroire, the autopilot, the engine, the anchor. We're going to put the sails out. Well, let's see how this goes. I'm not doing it on my own this time, thankfully. I am hoping Ben and Paul will be here. Schoolboy error has occurred. Schoolboy error is forgetting to take into account BST. Might be a bit later than I thought. So while I'm waiting for the water to come in, I think the first job, and an important job, is ship shape and ocean ready. Not yet. Have a look at this. As usual, everything everywhere, but I can see my chart table. That's a good thing. I've been working on fitting straps to everything. A strap for everything and everything in its strap. Here's the strap for the lee cloth. Here's a strap for the fridge that will go there. Plastic boxes. So many plastic boxes to put things in. This was another amazing scrap store find. It's not waterproof, but it's a bright yellow bag. And I'm sure I can fit something good in that. Thank you, scrap store. I have more bags than I know what to do with. I have bags for sails. I have 8 sail bags. Well, they might be useful. Of course I need a sail bag. Got a bag that I'm going to put tools in eventually, because I never know what tools I want to take. I mean, this toolbox here, that's got like every tool that I own almost, and whilst that would be absolutely ideal when I'm in a pickle, isn't exactly what I need necessarily for day-to-day sailing. So my intention is to consolidate all my tools. Got a switch here, see this switch? Brilliant. I'm yet to wire that in. I know exactly what it's going to do, but with everything else that I've had going on, I've done. I had a priority list and that was not on it. It's the fan for when I'm cooking, but let's face it, this whole area that you're looking through right now is open and the galley's only there, so yeah, I don't think that's going to be an issue. And I've got the bimini over the top of you as well at the moment, so bags. These are all bags. Bags of bags. I now have a bag of bags. Oh, I'm really excited about this. Check it out. Dodger of some description. I have no idea if that will last 100 days as I go around. But maybe your donation can help go towards buying a new one of these when I ruin it. Simply go to gofund.me/hall.moon.turn. Thank you for your donation. No, seriously, thank you if you have donated. At the time of recording this, I've just cracked over £1,000. I think I'm on 1,000. I'm not on. We, you, amazing people have managed to get £1,150 ready to go to Parkinson's. And so there is some rules that Parkinson's UK put in place for any donations given, and that is the donor can decide what the money's going to. And there are three main areas that they work on. They work on a cure and scientists and funding for finding a cure. They work on local nurses helping better improve the lives of those living with Parkinson's, and then the third section is funding for small groups to start up activities for people with Parkinson's. I've decided that 70% of everything that we raised on this journey, 70% will go to searching for a cure, because that is the one thing that I really want to happen. Because if we find a cure, then the other things aren't needed. However, I'm very aware that the other things are needed at the moment. So therefore 20% will go towards Parkinson's nurses and the work that they are doing on the front line with people living with Parkinson's. And that includes running care lines, you know, just help and advice. It includes helping somebody who's got Parkinson's claim any benefits that they are allowed here in the UK. And then finally 10% will go to the startup groups and things like that. So, you know, chances are if I get £10,000, if we, it's not about me, it's not about me, if we get £10,000, then 7 grand goes to researching to find a cure, 2 grand goes to helping nurses, which I think if you think about it, 2 grand is probably not even 2 months of a nurse's salary. And then £1,000 will go towards somebody that wants to do some active work. So yeah, that's where the money's going to go to. That is all on the GoFundMe page, so you can read all about what they do there. That's that gofund.me/hall.moon.turn. Great. Anyway, this needs to be ship shape and ready before Ben and Paul arrive. I've got this lovely pink Once Upon a Time t-shirt that is oh, it's got a hood. Oh, brilliant. This is just the cleaning cloth now, because somebody cut the sleeves off it. Tidied. Plastic squishy bucket needs a home. It's got ropes in it. Lines. So I'm just going to put that there for now. Got a feeling it won't survive. Just recently taken an old sofa apart that we had at home that had been, well, way beyond its best, and it was full of these silica gel packs. So while the sofa went to various different places, some for recycling, the cushions all went to the scrap store, I thought these silica gels can go in all my cupboards and hopefully keep the damp at bay. But I have to say, thankfully, I don't seem to have any damp. Courtesy of the fact that we sealed all the windows. Of course, once you've put your toolbox away and strapped it in, then you find something that needs to go in the toolbox. And you can't get it in your toolbox because your toolbox is too full. All of this has been a challenge to me. So I had to turn my chart plotter on, and my navigation instruments on. That should light up, good. I need to turn this one on with that button there. So the wind will arrive over here in a minute, but it won't arrive over there until that has got it. I've had to feed things into, well, I don't know, the wind goes into that first, and then the NEMA 0183 is coming then into this.
Plymouth VTS Princess S65.
We don't need to know about Plymouth VTS yet. And I had to go around it in a really convoluted way. But it's the only way that I've managed to do it so that we don't get dropout, because this was really struggling getting NEMA signals from 2 different devices at once. But the SIMRAD over there didn't. That's got the wind. 1 meter, 0.1 meter per second. There's no wind today, which is why I'm choosing today to do this. Menu, setup, data. So over here, MWV is a sentence for, let me just press this button, you can see it a bit better. Boom! MWV is a sentence for wind speed and direction, and it is receiving depth from over there. Or is it? I can't remember. I need to remember, because I just basically spent hours and hours fettling and faffing with different routes. So, yeah, I better look into that. But anyway, so there we go. That is all. I'm getting all the appropriate signals now, so I'm happy. And hopefully that is talking to the autopilot, but we don't know until we go out and do some motoring in a minute. I've got a confession. This is just a bit of a guilty pleasure, because this means I'm allowed to fly a blue one, courtesy of the Royal Corinthian Club in Plymouth. So exciting. Can't do this without friends. So, Paul, wave at the camera again. There he is. Ben, hiding downstairs. Hello.
Alright.
I think it's time to push the button. Oh! And we hadn't already started that previously and forget to film it at all, promise. Alright, you just want to pass me that, yeah? You can leave that behind on the pontoon, because we will be coming back here. In fact, there's so little wind, I don't think we need to worry about springing or anything, do we? We can just
Motor out.
Just get everything off, yeah? Quite exciting. She's running fine. When I looked at it, it said it was going to be Border Force don't need to come for us, thankfully. Border Force don't need to come at us. Like Johanna the cruise ship. The world's biggest ensign. Of course, Ben, what I have to do now is come in as smoothly and as perfectly as I just did then, and you can film me, hey? It was very good. But we're going to get some fuel, and I've got absolutely no idea how much fuel is in her. Let's have a look at the fuel gauge. Is it true? We should be full. Now, I had an issue with her. with the fuel gauge always saying super full, and then I rewired it and it went back to about 3/4. I don't trust it at all. So I'm going to put some fuel in, and when it clicks off, that thing should read full, and hopefully I'm not going to put too much fuel in at £1.82 a litre. It's red. Why am I paying that much? Because I'm a boater. Forgot to film that.
Grand total of £29.30, please.
£29.30 for how many litres?
£16, 16.1.
16.1 litres. Has that actually even moved? I don't think it has. We've got Tilly doing the work now, so that's 4 of us on board. She's doing a great job, but we don't understand what she's telling us, because she claims to have no distance at all to the waypoint, but the chart plotter tells us that we're still 1/4 of a mile away. So Ben's down there having a play. We'll see what the Onwar says.
Yeah. Even though it's giving directions to the next waypoint right now.
So at the moment, this is beeping to tell us that it's very near the waypoint. We're not on the waypoint yet, but we wonder, will it take us to the next waypoint on its own? We have gone past waypoint 3, and the autopilot has not turned, but it is beeping. As soon as we press the button, it will turn. Alright, push those buttons. Quick, that's it. Oh, press it again. Just a quick push. Oh, it's not happy, is it?
No.
There we go. Oh. Well, it's not doing its thing. There we go. That's it. So in conclusion, there's no going to sleep and letting Ketty take me there. You can see on here the red line, thick solid red line, that is our actual course.
Yeah.
And the dotted line was what we would have taken. So I think we're at a point of, I can't trust the autopilot to take me in a straight line at the moment. But you know, it's time to play. We'll see what she does. Coming back in now. How's it going, gentlemen? Happy?
Yeah. Sun's out. Sun's out.
The sun is out. It is out. Very exciting. Just come around here so you can see me. Very exciting sea trial has occurred. I'm not scared that the boat won't get me there. I think the only thing is I might not get me there, but first hop shouldn't be too long. Should only be Plymouth to Loo. Oh, by the way, come and join me. Bank holiday Monday, not Monday, Saturday, May Day holiday. And I'll be in Sutton Harbour. Come and sing some sea shanties with me round about the 4th of May. And there we have it. Our little journey of joy today. I think we did about 9 miles in total.